Greetings, everybody. My name is Artemis, and you are listening to the Artemis channel. So, I wanted to start off my first episode, and I started this YouTube channel in part to the fact that we've been hearing about many different things in regards to racism and how things are going with regards to hand gestures. Well, recently, one of my friends worked for a contractor at, and he was recently terminated for using a OK sign, like like your finger. You're doing, hey, okay, what's going on, right? So apparently he did this towards a African American that he worked with, and as such, he he went and reported him to Human Resources. Human Resources conducted an interview and all that stuff and all this crap and stuff. Well, the African American guy apparently stated that the OK sign indicates white power as a racial derogatory term of some sort. And my friend said, no, 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 no. I'm not. I'm not racist. I didn't mean anything against this. I didn't know it was a racial gesture of any sorts or any of that. So he told them, look, somebody a couple days prior to this situation happening, he stated that somebody at his work stated that the OK sign was a racial term of some sort, and he didn't know what that was all about. And so he was like, "Oh, that's nonsense," and all that. But he was interviewed by Human Resources in regards to what happened, and a week went by. They interviewed him. On top of this, my buddy has PTSD and stuff, dude, and is frequent to blackouts whenever high stress and anxiety mix together, of course, and he doesn't have much recollection of much of the day, let alone, he remembers bits and pieces of what happened and stuff. And the reason why he addressed his alleged, coworker about this sign, because he was black, and he felt comfortable asking him, hey, what do you think of this, and stuff like that. Well, he took it the wrong way, and as such, he got terminated and stuff. He lost his job over a gesture and asking about this symbol of alleged hate speech or something, and it irritates me too, because it's like, okay, one, we know that my friend was not being racist and stuff. He was asking a gentleman. And get this, too. The gentleman that he was talking to, he sat in a carpool with this guy for almost a year and stuff. So if this guy was if my friend was racist, why would he sit in a carpool with this guy? In order, if, why would he, do that? Which makes no sense, right? So, he went and so through all this and stuff like that, a week goes by. They did the investigation, and they found that they stated that he is being terminated on the grounds of claiming that I'm gonna keep my friend's name out of this, but this termination is a result of an investigation into the allegations of so-and-so raising his hand with the OK sign alleging signaling white power. Amongst other allegations discovered during the course of his employment, several witnesses confirmed the above allegations of so-and-so displaying a hand sign to the assailant while verbalizing the hand signal. When presented with the allegations the first time, the accused confirmed the allegations of raising his hands, however, indicated he didn't know what that meant. So the corrective action required that this conduct violates the company's policy. The company will not tolerate any such conduct. The company has determined the only course of action is employment termination. Yet he worked there for almost 3 or 4 years with no instances, no situations, no write-ups or anything and stuff, he's just kind of dumbfounded by the fact that it even happened. I consulted with him, and he consulted with me, and some of our other friends. Even some of our friends were half black, half white. Some of our friends that are half Mexican, half black, and then full black, and stuff like that. And they're like, we've never even heard of this. But in recent days, people like PewDewPie came out with a video in regards to explaining that somehow this symbol is now being construed as some type of hate speech or something else, and all that. But I wanted to state this, and I wanted to make a video about it and all that. To be honest, I find it to be rather disturbing, upsetting. I'm making this my first video, and I just would appreciate any thoughts on it and stuff. I really wish my friend the very best, and that I hope he gets back up on his feet soon and stuff like that, because I know that it can do a real number on him mentally and his mental health and stuff. So I'm going to close this out with stating that I want to thank you for listening to this episode 1 podcast, or video podcast, or whatever you want to call it. But I'd really appreciate anything that you had, your thoughts, or anything you might have to say in regards to it. Thank you. And have a good day, and remember to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you. Bye.